Nick Bycash. I'm the Natural Resources Manager at the Nature Center at Shaker Lakes. So let's answer your questions about careers in environmental science. Leela from Groveport Elementary in Grove City starts off with, what do you do every day at your job? That is never the same. My job changes with the seasons. I'm often working outdoors, so some days I might be working with a school group or a volunteer group. I might also come in and find a tree has fallen that has to be removed, or we have storms, sometimes we have flood damage. So I have to kind of roll with the punches and change on a daily basis what is dictated for my job. Gwen from Summit Elementary in Cincinnati wants to know what's causing pollution and what do other places with less pollution have that places with more pollution don't? And typically the answer to that question is more people. When you have more people, you tend to have more pollution. You have more industry, more condensed development, and with people comes a lot of pollution. Benjamin from Fayetteville Middle School in Fayetteville wants to know what type of tools do I use and what are their names, because I think that would be cool to learn. Tools I use the most at this job would be, a lot of the times I'm using hand tools. So I do a lot of work out in nature. We might be planting or removing invasive species. So I'm using tools like shovels, rakes, cutting tools, so sometimes chainsaws and hand saws and pruners. Jocelyn from Frank Elementary School in Perrysburg asks, how many times do you mess up to get something right? And that is one of the beautiful things about science. You can make a mistake and you can run an experiment or have a guess at how something might work, and you turn out to be wrong, and that is still useful information. So sometimes I make the wrong decision and I figure out it wasn't the right way to go, but that helps point me in the right direction. Liam from Harding Middle School in Lakewood sent this question. How old were you when you first thought about being an environmental scientist, and what made you interested in that type of job? And I would say I was probably just a child, and my favorite books were field guides. I can remember having like a little tree field guide. And I was probably in elementary school, and I had no idea what environmental scientists did at the time. I just knew it was something I was interested in, and then I would say probably in high school I started thinking more seriously about biology and sciences as a career. Just some parting advice is, find something you're passionate about in life and follow that as a career. There's a saying where if you're doing something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And while that's not true, there are some days that I feel like are a lot of hard work. I'm always passionate about it, and I always enjoy what I'm doing. So that would be my best piece of advice for you.